our special rates for Florida residents today at RoyalCaribbean.com/Florida.
We are counting down the top 10 Hollywood breakups from J-Lo and Mark to Brad and Jennifer. Who got caught cheating? Who cashed in? E.T. is next.
There are 17,000 car dealers in America, but only one number one. Marooney! And our huge summer sell-off is going on now. At Marooney Nissan, we're not discounting Nissan Maximus to $269 a month, zero down because we want to. We're discounting Nissan Maximus to $269 a month, zero down because we have to. Marooney Nissan has 5 locations. This is the one and only. Gotta be there. Don't miss it. Marooney Summer Sell-Off. For locations, Marooney.com.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news magazine in the world.
E.T.'s top 10 Hollywood breakups countdown. Brad and Jennifer.
People want it to be this war.
J-Lo and Mark, and the man in the middle.
I don't like breaking up families.
The stories behind the splits you've never heard.
What's the status of your relationship with Courtney today?
Courtney and David, Paul and Heather, Arnold and Maria, and the love child.
Wow, did that knock us over the head.
From the very beginning.
Do you have a favorite Spur?
Yes, Tony Parker.
You want to meet him?
Yeah.
To the heartbreaking end. Who got caught cheating? Who cashed in? And which Hollywood breakup comes in at number 1?
I love you so much, and you're really hot.
I had affairs outside of our marriage.
Now, in depth on the biggest celebrity stories from around the world.
The top 10 Hollywood breakups, from the shock of J-Lo and Mark to the disappointment of Brad and Jennifer. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Entertainment Tonight. I'm Samantha Harris.
And for Mark Steinis, I'm Chris Jacobs. So who cheated on whom? And who walked away with the most money? Our countdown begins with number 10, the day America's sweetheart got her heart broken.
When you're in Hollywood and you're worth millions of dollars, it just leads to bigger divorces and bigger fights.
Sandra and Jesse. Their 5-year marriage ended last June because of this tattooed bombshell, Michelle McGee. E.T.'s PR expert Howard Bragman on Jesse's cheating, which left America's sweetheart blindsided.
My husband Jesse, who works so hard all day, and you get dressed up in monkey suits. I don't know how you do it. I love you so much, and you're really hot, and I want you so much.
From the beginning, it seemed like an unusual choice. You have this all-American girl, and that's basically tattooed motorcycle mechanic who is kind of on the edge.
I had affairs outside of our marriage. I think she's had her suspicions, you know, in the past, but, you know, I lied and lied my way out of it. You know, I lied to everyone about everything, even to myself.
Jesse came out on Nightline and even wrote a book about his infidelity and more. Sandra took the high road. In one of her first public appearances 3 months after the scandal broke, she got revenge by looking hot and kissing Scarlett Johansson on the MTV Movie Awards.
Okay, now that we have done that, can we please go back to normal? Because therapy is really expensive.
Sandra shocked the world again when she announced she had adopted a baby boy, Louis, who remains the main man in her life now. As for Jesse, he and artist Kat Von D broke up this week. The number 9 most shocking breakup, Paul McCartney and Heather Mills. Entertainment reporter Lisa Stanley has details.
Paul McCartney and Heather, that marriage, what a disaster from day one. Rumors were just swirling about what a gold digger she was and a liar, and just terrible things were being said about her that he just ignored and decided to marry her anyway. And, well, we all know how that ended up. He's $85 million broke.
It's basically a family wedding, so we're going to have family and friends, and we're just going to have a bit of fun. It's a secret. Don't tell anyone. It's Tuesday.
The two met in 1999 at a charity event and married 3 years later. They separated in 2006, with Heather reportedly complaining that Paul was boring.
First of all, I just want to say I'm so glad it's over.
Their very public divorce was nasty. In alleged court documents, Mills complained that Paul was often drunk, smoked cannabis, and stabbed her with a broken wine glass. None of those things were proven, but she still walked away with millions.
It was always going to be a figure between 20 and 30 million. Paul was
is offering a lot less than that, which you'll see in the judgment.
Despite that, Sir Paul has found love again and will reportedly marry wife number 3, Nancy Chevelle, in London sometime this summer.
He's madly in love, engaged to be married to her, and so at the end of the day, love won.
Well, perhaps the most shocking part of Paul being engaged again, he reportedly has not asked for a prenup. And now on to number 8, the star couple who still hasn't divorced nearly a year after they split.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, sweet.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
March this year, Courtney and David separated several months, but both showing affection for each other at a junket promoting Scream 4.
Let's stick to topic.
What's the status of your relationship with Courtney today?
We're separated, but we're working on ourselves and our relationship and sort of figuring out what we want. You know, life's complicated.
It's a relationship we followed since the beginning when they initially met each other on the set of the first Scream movie in 1996.
Courtney's great. She's stunning to look at.
And on the set of Scream 2, sparks were flying.
For that love scene, Wes, he wanted us to go over a few more kisses, perhaps.
Soon after came the engagement with a double diamond ring and a friendly rivalry over the name change.
Courtney. Coquette. Courtney. Coxette.
Soon after their lavish San Francisco I-do's in 1999, David told us their commitment was inscribed in gold.
It says, a deal's a deal.
You know, let's do our best to stick to it.
But alas, they didn't. Just a month after the split was announced, we talked to David on the set of CSI Miami.
We're growing, we're learning, and we'll figure it out.
And maybe they will, says Lisa Stanley.
I hear they are still in therapy and they are still trying to see if they can salvage their relationship, because the truth is, Courtney and David love each other.
Shocking split number 7, Eva and Tony. A breakup that devastated Eva, she said on Piers Morgan Tonight.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. It was, it's the first time I'm talking about it, so I'm sorry. It was heartbreaking.
They first met in 2004 at a Spurs game when Eva was interviewed by a local reporter.
Do you have a favorite Spur?
Yes, Tony Parker.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you met him?
No.
You want to meet him?
Yeah.
That first meeting on camera. July 07, their Paris wedding attended by Eva's co-stars Felicity Huffman and Terry Hatcher. But it was perhaps a marriage almost doomed from the start.
It was hard to focus on each other. When you're a professional basketball player and you're traveling the country half the year.
This is the only time he's able to come to LA, so the rest of the year it's me on a plane everywhere.
She's doing her series, she's got restaurants, she's got endorsement deals. I mean, they're both extraordinarily busy people.
Reports also surfaced that Parker had sent hundreds of personal texts to Aaron Berry, the soon-to-be ex of Parker's former teammate Brent Berry, and the couple had attended Tony and Eva's wedding.
It was disappointing because I had such an identity in being Mrs. Parker.
And could we soon be calling her Mrs. Cruz? Eva is reportedly now dating Penelope Cruz's brother, Eduardo.
And he is a good-looking guy, so now stick around because our countdown of the top 10 Hollywood breakups continues with some couples ripped apart by reports of infidelity. That is coming up.
CBS Sunday.
I'm Kathy Griffin.
They're switching lives.
You're going to do a stand-up comedy set in Hollywood, California.
This is the Kathy Griffin you got to deal with tonight.
Making new friends.
Kathy is very into gays. I struggle with that.
Taking on new roles.
You got this.
This is your job.
I didn't know it was the turn of the century, and the women's movement never happened.
New careers.
The future is here, and her name is Fiberglass.
And making big changes.
I learned to appreciate the differences in people.
A new same name CBS Sunday.
It's time to go back to school with BrandSmart USA. Get an Avanti microwave and compact fridge combo for $99.88 after mail-in rebate. GE's 18 cubic foot refrigerator with ice is $399.88. The side-by-side refrigerator from Maytag in black or white is your choice, $699.88. Maytag's front-loading washer and dryer are $999.76 for the pair. And GE stainless steel 26 cubic foot French door refrigerator is $1399.88. All appliances over $399 get free local delivery plus basic installation plus removal of your old appliance. BrandSmart USA. Of course, your favorite brands at low, low prices.
New in theaters today, UFOs in the Old West. It's Cowboys and Aliens. Steve Carell finds crazy, stupid love. And for the kids, check out the Smurfs.
This is Ellen. Ellen has a big family. A really big family. And Ellen needs to save just as big on their groceries. So she starts at Publix.com/save. In one spot, Ellen sees thousands of items on sale. She prints a list and coupons too. And when Ellen comes home from Publix, she has a lot of money left over. For a little while anyway. Start at Publix.com/save to maximize your savings. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
It's all new with the 5-star frontal crash rating.
5 stars means safe.
5-star protection.
5 crash rating. 5-star side.
Guys, 2, 3, 4, 5-star side crash rating. Side only.
Lots of cars get 5 stars in one category, but not in every combined category. The one, the Accord sedan. For great leases and low financing, visit your Honda dealer today.
We're KFC, cooking up great meals for you, like our 7-piece double mashed value meal, now just $9.99. 7 of the Colonel's classic drumsticks and thighs, 2 large mashed potatoes with gravy, and 3 biscuits, freshly prepared by a cook in every KFC kitchen. Choose one of our famous recipes, original, extra crispy, Kentucky grilled, or mix all 3. The 7-piece double mashed value meal, just $9.99 for a limited time. Every day's a KFC day, and today tastes so good.
Welcome back to our countdown of the top 10 Hollywood breakups. We continue with number 6, the night Rihanna's romance with Chris Brown came to a violent end.
Rihanna and Chris Brown. Well, there's a story.
And then it played out in a really unfortunate way for both of them.
Their roughly year-long relationship hit a truly sour note in February 2009 as news broke that Brown battered Rihanna in the early hours of a Sunday morning.
He allegedly received a text from a woman, which is what started the fight, they say.
Less than 2 weeks later, the couple briefly reunited as Brown reportedly called to wish Rihanna a happy birthday. She would voice her regrets to ABC's 2020.
That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with. So far in love that I went back.
She worried how it would affect her female fans.
I couldn't be held responsible for telling them go back. Chris, even if Chris never hit me again, who's to say that their boyfriend won't? Who's to say that they won't kill these girls? And these are young girls.
Brown pleaded guilty to assault by means likely to produce great bodily injury and was sentenced to 5 years probation, a year of counseling, and 1,400 hours of labor-related community service. A judge had issued a restraining order to keep Brown at a distance, but with Rihanna's approval, that was later eased.
I hear they're talking again on Twitter.
At number 5, Leanne Rimes and husband Dean Chermay say goodbye to once happier days.
You feel like sometimes you can't make mistakes. You're supposed to be the perfect couple, but you know, we're human.
And it's a tie with Eddie Cibrian and Brandy Glanville, his wife of 8 years.
We are all human, and we are all not perfect, but the fact is that I love my family dearly.
It was all said to be because Leanne and Eddie hooked up on the TV movie Northern Lights.
They say that when actors work together and they play these lovey-dovey roles, something can happen. And in this case, something happened.
Rumors of an affair erupted in March 2009 and were quickly denied by both Eddie and Leanne. But Us Weekly revealed this video showing them on a very affectionate dinner date.
You can't deny your lying eyes.
Glanville would call her ex a compulsive liar, cheater, and homewrecker.
It just saddens me that this is hurtful and being played out publicly.
Cibrian filed for divorce in August 2009. The next month, Leanne announced she and Dean were separating. Divorce was final for both couples in 2010. And just this past April, Leanne and Eddie were married in a sunset ceremony in Malibu. And Eddie's ex said she was fine with that.
Our top 4 splits are on the way, but let's take a short break from all these breakups. One lucky military couple is about to get a wedding they'll never forget thanks to supermodel turned design mogul Kathy Ireland. The gorgeous Hawaiian location, the dream wedding winners revealed. Over 1,000 applied, but military couple James and April get supermodel turned designer Kathy Ireland as their own wedding planner.
From the location to your bridal gown, the florals, the food, every element will be there. Even hair extensions if you choose that fantasy look.
As a bonus, Kathy is giving the other 2 finalists a trip to Hawaii. The Kathy Ireland Worldwide Royal Aloha Wedding happens August 3rd. And from couples getting their start, back to couples who've called it quits as our countdown of the top 10 Hollywood breakups rolls on with a split that shocked the world and another that broke the bank. Stay tuned.
Entertainment Tonight leading the way for 30 years. Closed captioning provided by... Nobody does what Papa John's does.
Introducing Papa John's new double-layered premium pepperoni pizza. Just $10 for a large. Or get any large pizza with any toppings. Just $11. Order now at papajohns.com.
What if your natural beauty could be flawless, too? Discover Aveeno Positively Radiant Tinted Moisturizers with scientifically proven soy complex and natural minerals. Give you sheer coverage instantly, then go on to even skin tone in 4 weeks. Aveeno Tinted Moisturizers.
Think of what you want to see. Look around, it's happening, oh yeah. Imagine that. Imagine sunshine always shining. Imagine blue skies just for you. Imagine there and imagine back. Imagine this and imagine that. Imagine that. Oh, imagine that.
Toyota's nationwide clearance event is on. Now's a great time to save big on a Toyota, the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker. Take advantage of the summer's best selection and the year's biggest deals on our most popular models. Visit your local Toyota dealer for the year's biggest deals on your favorite Toyota vehicles. Get the 2011 Corolla with 1.9% APR for 60 months plus $500 customer cash and get Toyota Care. Toyota's nationwide clearance event ends soon. Hurry in today before time runs out.
6 days are gone. Just 4 remain. This Monday, August 1st, the amazing Rooms to Go summer sale will end. And remember, this sale is all about low prices. Piece after piece, room after room. All at unbeatable prices you have to see to believe. Save on Cindy Crawford Home, Ultimate TV packages, and rock bottom clearance items. Plus, finance interest-free until January 2014. But just 4 days remain, so hurry to the Rooms to Go summer sale before it ends at 9 p.m. Monday.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help.
Ready for a great deal on appliances and electronics? H.H. Gregg can help. Save 20% or more on all appliances and 20% or more on all TVs. Plus, get up to 24 months, no interest. Get a Frigidaire stainless steel refrigerator for only $7.99 and a 40-inch Toshiba HD TV, just $3.99. H.H. Gregg. We help.
Lauderdale BMW, a Holman family-owned dealership. Lauderdale BMW, we've got your number. Lauderdale BMW, certified pre-owned cars. There's a big selection of all models specially priced with numbers that will fit your budget and numbers like 0.9% financing available now. Lauderdale BMW, 2 locations, 1400 South Federal Highway, Fort Lauderdale, and I-75 at Sheridan Street, Pembroke Pines.
Our countdown of the top 10 Hollywood breakups rolls on with number 4, a shocking fall from grace as the world's most famous golfer becomes the world's most famous adulterer.
I was unfaithful. I had affairs. I cheated.
Those affairs, that cheating, for all the world to see.
That poor wife, Elin. I mean, the world knows what happened in that case.
There was a head-spinning list of suspected mistresses, including the adult film star, the cocktail waitress, club hopper, and the first alleged mistress named Rachel Uchitel. Thanksgiving weekend 2009, Tiger's world begins to unravel with a late-night car crash outside his Orlando home.
Elin never hit me that night or any other night.
3 days before the crash, a message allegedly left for 24-year-old cocktail waitress Jamie Grubbs.
Can you please
take your name off your phone. My wife went through my phone and maybe calling you.
Tiger forced to make a humiliating public apology.
I never thought about who I was hurting. Instead, I thought only about myself.
For her part, Elin stayed silent through the ordeal. In 2004, Tiger told us what living life under the spotlight was like for her.
She didn't ask to come into this and deal with all this stuff. She wants to be with me, and that's part of the deal. And unfortunately,
all I can tell you is Elin fared very well. She got a ginormous settlement, and she's dating again and extremely happy.
Our shocking breakup number 3, J-Lo and Mark. Making it shocking, just this April, J-Lo talking about how happy her married life was at the time.
I'm enjoying every single moment. When I get up in the morning and I see, my husband lying next to me, I enjoy that.
But trouble had long been brewing. The clues? Jen solo on the BAFTA red carpet, then greeting the royal couple without Mark. Their last public appearance together in June, Jen's smile non-existent at a charity event in New York. Could Mark have been jealous of Jen's fame? He performed at the American Idol finale, but she stole the show with that booty shake. So what went wrong? There were stories of epic fights and rumors that Mark had been kicked out of their mansion and had been staying in an LA-area Hilton hotel since September. Even back in December 2008, Jennifer at a Hollywood movie premiere without Mark and without a ring. He's in Vegas at the same time, no ring either. Rumors rampant that the sexy Cuban William Levy in J-Lo's video I'm Into You caused the marriage to end. In an interview with E.T., he has strongly denied an affair with J-Lo.
She's a great woman. He's a great guy, and I don't like breaking up families,
Other rumors of Mark with a flight attendant in 2009, nothing confirmed. What about the 3-year-old twins? Mark reportedly has allowed Jennifer to get primary custody.
When you have your kids, your whole mind changes. You understand what it is to love something more than yourself.
Well, Jennifer and Mark are still working together on a TV project for next year. They'll be searching for the best talent in Latin America for a live show that will air here in the U.S.
And now, Smith, it is time for our number 2 breakup. It is the match we all thought was made in Hollywood heaven. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Hollywood's most glamorous couple split after 4.5 years of marriage.
People want it to be this war and this mean, terrible, shallow thing that's just, it's like some soap opera storyline, and it's just not.
Jen on GMA with Diane Sawyer says it's amicable. Their star-studded fairy tale wedding on the California coast a distant memory. So what happened? Did Brad's desire to be a daddy spell the end of their relationship? Here's what Jennifer told us about having a child.
I think I'll handle it well, I hope.
Right.
But it's not like TV pregnancy where you can take it off at the end of the day.
Jennifer filed the papers and was left alone. Brad went on to another woman, his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star, Angelina Jolie.
Here's a couple that did a movie together, denied that they were having a romance. Turns out they were having a romance. And now, 6 years later and 6 kids later, they're really one of Hollywood's happiest couples.
Jennifer has had her flings with celebs like John Mayer and Vince Vaughn. She's currently with actor Justin Theroux, who likes to stay out of the spotlight. But time has made the star philosophical about the split, as she explained on Bravo's Inside the Actor's Studio when asked about her movie, The Breakup.
I was slightly familiar on the topic, the issue, and so I sort of honestly felt like, what a great way to sort of, exercise some of that.
I would be surprised if anyone who went through that kind of public breakup didn't carry some residual. But if she's dwelling on this, which I doubt she is, I think that's tabloid fodder for the most part.
And the most shocking breakup is Maria and Arnold. But it isn't just because they split. It is because of the Schwarzenegger secret.
Wow, did that knock us over the head. Not only was there a divorce, but there's a love child involved.
The bombshell news struck like thunder. Arnold and the housekeeper, Mildred Baena, had a secret son while she worked in the Schwarzenegger mansion. Adding insult, Maria had no clue and was pregnant with Arnold's youngest son, Christopher, at the same time Baiana was pregnant with Arnold's love child.
I think Maria stayed longer than she should have because of her children. She's the most protective mother I have ever met. And there isn't a thing she wouldn't do for her children, including staying with a cheater.
I just talked to Maria. We both love each other very much.
Maria moved out of their estate and filed for divorce just before Independence Day. She wants spousal support, but in his amended petition, Arnold left that up to the court to decide.
If it continues to play out in court, we may find out where the jewels are buried, how much she went in the relationship, how much they're really worth, and that's the last thing either of them want.
Arnold and Maria did show they can still pull it together when their son got seriously injured, and thankfully Christopher is on the mend. And our sources tell us that Arnold and Maria's split is very amicable. And Samantha, that's always good to hear, right?
Right, and good to hear that Christopher's okay. All right, well, now that you've heard our top 10, we want to hear from you. So which Hollywood couple were you most sad to see split up? Join the conversation on our Entertainment Tonight Facebook page.
But don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Tonight's Entertainment Tonight birthdays, which How I Met Your Mother star appeared on Broadway in The Graduate? Is it Neil Patrick Harris, Jason Segel, or Josh Radnor? Your answer is next in E.T. Birthdays.
Find your magic at Macy's Home Sale. Save on hundreds of items for your home. Like these Vail Collection pillows and comforters by Charter Club, now 60% off. Get a great deal on Analon 10-piece cookware sets, only $199.99. Save 50% on Samsonite, Delsey, Travel Pro, and Ricardo luggage. And take 40% off all Charter Club Damask sheet sets. Get an extra 15% off with your WOW Savings Pass or Macy's Star Rewards card. Plus, get free shipping at Macy's.com.
Sweet, nutty, crunchy nut. Can't wait till morning. Wait.
It's morning in the Himalayas.
It's sweet, it's nutty, it's absolutely delicious. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. It's morning somewhere.
Would you like to be my friend? I can run just like the wind.
Only Kleenex brand has Sneeze Shield in all its tissues to help catch sneezes in their tracks. Sneeze Shield your kids wherever they go. Now in new convenient on-the-go packs.
It's Bear's biggest clearance event ever. Going on now in Dade and Broward. Every item is drastically reduced. This is the sale you don't want to miss. Bear's is selling out their inventory to restock with new floor samples. Save 40, 60, 70% on Bernhardt, Better Homes and Gardens, Broyhill, Natuzzi Editions, and more. It's Bear's biggest clearance event ever. Bear's just keeps getting better. 65 years and growing.
Every day, Hyundai passes countless tests. Now comes the real test. What drivers like you think. Uncensored.
I can't believe this is a Hyundai.
Pure luxury at an affordable price. They have Infinity on the run.
I think I'm going to trade in my truck for this.
Wow.
This is a bad hombre right here.
I want this car.
But will we pass your test? Check out the Santa Fe and let us know what you think.
Save thousands. Hyundai's the best, so forget the rest. Santa Fe $249, Sonata $199. All Hyundais are on sale now.
It's Party City's annual 50-cent clearance event. Countless fun items on clearance, 50 cents each. Gift wrap, gift bags, favors, balloons, and decorations for all kinds of parties. Get to Party City today. The annual 50-cent clearance event won't last long. And don't forget the $5 costume clearance for a limited time only. Party City. Nobody has more party for less.
What the hell is that? Son of a... We need you.
Grab your guns. We're right now.
Cowboys and aliens.
They're here.
Rated PG-13, now playing.
There are 17,000 car dealers in America, but there's only one number one. Marooney! And our huge summer clearance is going on now. At Marooney Chevrolet, we're not discounting Chevy Camaros to $20,500 because we want to. We're discounting Chevy Camaros to $20,500 because we have to. Marooney Chevrolet has 6 locations. This is the one and only. Gotta be there. Don't miss it. Marooney Summer Clearance. For locations, Marooney.com.
Love the feel and fragrances of products from body and bath shops? With Olay, get what you love at half the price with new Olay body collections. Tantalizing fragrances and Olay moisturizing ingredients that transform lathering into lavishing. Olay body collections.
And tonight's Entertainment Tonight birthdays, Stephen Dorff turns 38, Will Wheaton is 39, and which How I Met Your Mother star appeared on Broadway in The Graduate? That is Josh Radnor, who today turns 37.
Monday, we'll turn our focus from breakups to the world's most famous newlyweds. Prince William and Kate are making their first appearance at a royal wedding since they said I do.
And we'll have the full coverage for you on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.
Good night.
Who's on the scandals rocking Hollywood this summer?
The latest on Arnold and Maria, J-Lo, and Casey Anthony. I'm Brooke Anderson.
And I'm Kevin Frazier. The Insider is on.
Christopher is home and he's well.
Maria's first weekend with son Christopher on the mend. J-Lo's outing with the twins away from Mark.
Even bringing them to the set of her latest movie.
Your first look at Ashton on 2.5 Men and inside Charlie's ex's new tell-all.
My second date with Charlie was a walk of shame.
Kirsty's new words about last night's Letterman showdown.
I did make jokes about the weight.
You did? I have a few.
Wait a minute.
And MTV's 30th anniversary, remembering the iconic music channel's most talked about moments.
We're on Star Watch.
Then,
give me yours.
A Law & Order SVU star's bride in tears. Why Ice-T's Coco is crying before they tie the knot again.
He just kind of opened up out of the blue.
And Harrison Ford before Cowboys and Aliens. From Indiana Jones to his very first studio movie, The Backstory.
I played a bellboy.
Sir Charles Ellis, room 607.
Now, from Hollywood, The Insider is on. The summer of 2011. Sun, fun, and lots of controversy. Hello and welcome to The Insider. I'm Kevin Frazier.
And I'm Brooke Anderson. Thanks for spending some time with us. From J-Lo and Mark Anthony to Arnold and Maria, it's been a summer of shocking splits and scandals.
Let's start with Arnold and Maria. News on California's former governor and first lady tops tonight's Inside Story.
One of the biggest scandals this summer is the breakup of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. They had been married for 25 years. No one saw this coming. It was later revealed that Arnold had an affair with the family housekeeper and that they have a son together. Maria was absolutely devastated and left the home immediately.
It was revealed Maria would move into a $10 million home, and there's more Hollywood summer scandal.
In one of the most shocking breakups, Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony. No one saw this coming. Everyone assumed that they were madly in love, especially after their American Idol performance, where they looked so hot and heavy. J-Lo has stayed close to the kids, even bringing them to the set of her latest movie, What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is shooting in Atlanta. The absolute biggest scandal of the summer was the trial of Casey Anthony. The world watched every single second of this trial, and when she was acquitted of killing her daughter, the world was outraged. Now, Casey hasn't been seen publicly since she left jail. She's eluded the press. But reportedly, the bidding war is on for her first television interview, and the prices are up to $1.5 million.
More at PureWow.com, including the latest on the death of Amy Winehouse.
Her music lives on, and the sales have been through the roof. And while everyone assumes that she died of a drug overdose, we're going to have to wait to see what the autopsy results reveal.
Amy's legacy continues to live on through her music. Since her death, her record sales have jumped here in the U.S. more than 3,000%. I didn't misspeak, 3,000% in the U.S. alone. And Winehouse also may have a lasting legacy in the fashion world. Remember, the singer collaborated with the preppy English label Fred Perry last year, and reportedly the company will speak to her family about a 2011 fall collection. That'll be interesting.
And Amy had said she was very involved from the get-go with the design and vision for that line. Okay, turning now to Kirstie Alley speaking out after last night's Letterman showdown. We're on Star Watch. Kirstie's late night, New York. Kirstie Alley tweeting to her fans about her appearance on Letterman Thursday night, saying Dave is funny and sweet.
Now, these are jokes I told about you.
Kirstie Alley joining Dancing with the Stars. If you don't already own one, now might be a good time to get a widescreen TV.
Denise talks Charlie, New York. Charlie Sheen's ex, Denise Richards, making an appearance at the Svedka Vodka Walk of Shame event. She talked about her just-released memoir.
I actually write about the Walk of Shame. My second date with Charlie was the Walk of Shame.
Ashton steps in, Hollywood. CBS has just released this new promo shot for 2.5 Men. Kutcher, who replaces Charlie Sheen, is front and center in front of that famous red curtain. The new season premieres September 19th. Bateman's brush with a legend, New York. Horrible Bosses star Jason Bateman on CBS Sunday Morning this Sunday, explaining how, as a child, he was in a TV movie with the late Katharine Hepburn.
She told me to stop acting at one point, not as a career choice.
Neil builds a Smurf, New York. Neil Patrick Harris and Jayma Mays at a Build-A-Bear event, building a Smurf, and anticipation for their new film, The Smurfs, in theaters now.
Do not be fooled by their cuteness.
Neil joining Katy Perry, who takes on the voice of the beautiful Smurfette.
Is there a draft in here? It's basically my voice with just a little bit rockier.
The Blue Creatures are up against villain Gargamel, played by Hank Azaria, and Sofia Vergara as an evil boss.
The whole world will know the name that is Garbage Smell.
Gargamel. Remakes and franchise films have dominated the summer. Another in the line is Spy Kids, starring Jeremy Piven and Jessica Alba.
It's actually the first in that series since 2003. And right now, we've got a sneak peek at Jessica performing stunts while being pregnant.
Wow.
Here's your first look at Spy Kids, all the time in the world in 4D. Jessica in action with a fake pregnant belly.
Hello, children. I am a spy. This is a prank.
This is not a prank.
There's no one else that does a better job at saving the world than my character.
The superstar mom plays a retired spy brought back to save the world. And she does it while raising 3 kids.
Where are the kids? Napping. Try and juggle work and being a mom, and your head is here and here and here and here.
Jessica knows about being a working mom. Her daughter Honor is 3 years old, and she's expecting her second child in the fall. While filming a rooftop stunt, her pregnancy intensified a phobia.
I'm afraid of heights, and so I'm in like my spy gear, you know, high heel boots, and I'm pregnant. I wasn't nearly as cool as my character.
Jessica says her kids in Spy Kids All the Time in the World in 4D, out August 19th, Rowan Blanchard and Mason Cook are showstoppers, but the dog is a scene stealer too.
Attack mode!
Activated.
When you do scenes with Argonaut, the dog, you have his handler right behind you saying, sit, no, don't look this way, look over here.
I love doing that.
And the famous voice behind that dog, Argonaut, is none other than Ricky Gervais. And Kevin, if the film does really well, it could be the start of a brand new trilogy.
That's what happens with every film these days.
Yeah.
It's like everything is the beginning of a
If it does well,
right.
more are to come.
Coming up, inside the past of this weekend's expected box office champ.
Give me now, or I'm gonna take him.
Before Cowboys and Aliens, Harrison Ford's past as a carpenter, how it got him American Graffiti, the backstory.
as MTV turns 30 in depth on the real world. Yo MTV Raps, the iconic shows and musicians.
And I've got one word for you, Madonna.
Law & Order SVU star Ice-T tying the knot with wife Coco again.
Maybe about 200 people. The photo booth. Cupcakes and ice cream.
Is he putting the brakes on her big day plans?
What about ice sculptures?
Okay, I think I got to butt in right now.
You will not want to miss this wild ceremony ahead.
I love them. But first, who tweeted that? Which singer tweeted, I def need that gadget that does 500 muscle contractions per second I used yesterday? My body feels like it was trampled. Is it Jordan Sparks, Lady Gaga, or Taylor Swift?
That is dedication. To want to go back to something that makes you feel that way, that sort.
You don't do that every day.
No, the answer after the break.
I have 3 kids, a boy, a girl, and a collie. These are new Milo's Kitchen dog treats. Meatballs, sausages, chicken jerky. They do look homemade. Brainiac.
The best treats come from the kitchen. New Milo's Kitchen homestyle dog treats.
Closed captioning provided by...
Sometimes life can be, well, a little uncomfortable. But when it's hard or hurts to go to the bathroom, there's Dulcolax Stool Softener. Dulcolax Stool Softener doesn't make you go, it just makes it easier to go. Dulcolax Stool Softener. Make yourself comfortable.
You know when something's bad, but you do it anyway? That's me with the blow dryer and the flat iron until I see smoke. So Pantene said, breakage and split ends, no problem. They gave me this Pantene called Breakage to Strength.
The Keratin Protection Pro V system helps prevent, then repair split ends. Zero fear of breakage, 100% more strength.
No regrets, just help. I'm not giving up the heat.
The Breakage to Strength system from Pantene.
Your favorite show is on, or the game, or there's an emergency, and you need to know. So you turn on your local TV, and it's gone. Right now, congressional action may threaten the local TV you rely on. Millions could lose access to free local news. Others could lose their HD unless Congress protects local TV. Tell Congress, protect local TV. Log on to thefutureoftv.org.
Toyota's nationwide clearance event is on. It's your chance to take advantage of the summer's best selection and the year's biggest deals on your favorite Toyota models, including the popular Camry, the best-selling car in America. Visit your local Toyota dealer for the year's biggest deals on your favorite Toyota vehicles. Get the 2011 Camry with 0% APR for 60 months, plus $500 customer cash, and get Toyota Care. Toyota's nationwide clearance event ends soon. Hurry in before time runs out.
Welcome back to The Insider. Now, before the break, we asked which singer tweeted, I def need that gadget that does 500 muscle contractions per second I used yesterday. My body feels like it was trampled. He answered Jordan Sparks. And Jordan, I know her mom's watching. You look fantastic.
Oh, my goodness. She made headlines.
She looks great, though.
Dropped 6 dress sizes 4 years after winning American Idol.
I always see her as so young, so I don't want to feel weird looking at her body.
This Monday, we're talking about MTV because it's making headlines as it turns 30 years old.
Now, Brooke, what are your most vivid memories of MTV? And let's remember this, ours will be very different. There's a little age difference going on between
the two of us. A small age gap. Who can forget Dire Straits' iconic video, Money for Nothing? And you know, I actually had to sneak my MTV time because my mom didn't want me watching. So the truth comes out. Sorry, Mom.
Meanwhile, I watch it all the time. And, you know, I think the other thing that people forget, like The Real World, most people don't remember that was one of the first groundbreaking big reality shows. It first began in 1992 and is still the longest-running program in MTV history.
And, of course, it's out now on DVD.
Here's the other great thing about MTV. At the time, it really was a social platform for some of the biggest issues going on in the world. Remember Band-Aid? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do they know it's Christmas time? Do they know it's Christmas time? I used to sit with my brother and try to name all the people as they popped up. Yeah, and then don't forget about, there was Live Aid, there was Farm Aid, so there were so many things. We Are the World.
MJ and Lionel Richie, of course, spearheaded the original We Are the World, and that leads me to arguably the most memorable, most influential video of all time, MJ's Thriller.
And listen, I gotta say this. Yo MTV Raps changed my life. It really did. I mean, it's followed closely by the entire Unplugged series, but I mean, Joan,
made an
Cat by
impact.
Freddie and the Yo MTV Raps.
And I've got one word for you, Madonna. She repeatedly reinvented herself over and over throughout her career, with her early Lucky Star to Like a Virgin and, of course, Vogue. And when you think MTV, you also think about the VJs, right? A number of them are actually doing a special on the 80s on 8 Sirius XM channel, which I love. To celebrate this milestone, Martha Quinn.
Do you remember the 80s?
I remember the late 80s, I remember.
Thank you.
Alan
There we go.
Hunter,
Okay.
Mark Goodman, Nina Blackwood. MTV 30 begins airing Saturday on VH1 Classic.
All right, up next, a lot of people believe the royal wedding was the wedding of the year. Oh, no! I'm gonna have to drop it to number 2 behind Ice-T and Coco. Their incredible second marriage is on the way.
Outrageous.
In Wedding White and in tears, why Ice-T's bride is breaking down before renewing her vows.
Then, before Cowboys and Aliens, Harrison Ford's American Graffiti passed.
Come on, ride with me for about 10 years.
Plus,
Planet's totally blown away.
his Star Wars screen test, how he landed the role, the backstory.
I don't think he saw me for Star Wars until he'd seen every other living actor between the ages of 7 and 35.
It is absolutely crazy to think that anyone else could have been Han Solo, but
I
it's
know.
that close.
Mm.
More still on the way.
We're back after the break.
Nobody does what Papa John's does.
Introducing Papa John's new double-layered premium pepperoni pizza. Just $10 for a large. Or get any large pizza with any toppings. Just $11. Order now at papajohns.com.
What's so great about JCP Cash? No exclusions. With JCP Cash, earn $10 off when you spend just $25 store-wide. And unlike other stores, we don't make you come back to save. Get $10 off with no exclusions. We make style affordable. You make it yours. JCPenney.
She's cute. Her too. Thanks. Who does her nails? Arvine. Oh, how good is she? The woman's a genius. Right? Just the other... I gotta take this. Yo.
The I now feel the need to carry a toy dog with me everywhere because I'm feeling richer effect. It happens when you cut your cell phone bill in half. Switch to Straight Talk Unlimited Everything for just $45 a month, so you'll feel richer too. Only at Walmart.
The Insider still has more in-depth reporting to get to. Plus, you'll see today's backstory profile. It's all coming up next.
Hyundai has 4 cars that get 40 miles per gallon. What better place to get uncensored reactions than a gas station?
40 miles to the gallon. That's a good deal. The gas prices the way they are, it's awesome. They're really good-looking cars, too.
You can't change gas prices, but you can change to the 40 mile per gallon Elantra. It comes with a trade-in value guarantee.
Save thousands on thousands of Hyundais on sale now. Hyundai's the best, so forget the rest. Hurry in for Hyundai, the hottest selling cars in America, now on sale.
A message from Mr. Monopoly.
I'm still very excited that the Florida Lottery has asked me to give away part of my vast fortune for the Monopoly Scratch-Off games. All this from one Florida Lottery scratch-off ticket. Hey, what? 5 tickets. 5 different scratch tickets? 1, 2, 5, 10. 1, 2, 5, 10, and $20 games? Charlie, get my accountant, post haste.
Win prizes up to $3 million instantly.
I don't care if he's on holiday.
With a second chance to win a Florida vacation getaway.
Ahoy, mates! It's a swashbuckling summer at Miami Seaquarium, featuring the pirates of the Colombian Caribbean. See them perform high-wire acrobatics that'll shiver ye timbers and rattle ye bones. Plus, sip down our Super Soaker water slide and see all your high-flying Miami Seaquarium friends. Adults pay kid rates. Save $10 with a coupon or receipt from Burger King. Only at Miami Seaquarium.
There's 17,000 car dealers in America, but only one #1. Marooni! And our huge summer sell-off is going on now. At Marooni Nissan, we're not discounting Nissan Altimas to $169 a month, 0 down because we want to. We're discounting Nissan Altimas to $169 a month, 0 down because we have to. Marooni Nissan has 5 locations. This is the one and only gotta be there. Don't miss it. Marooni Summer Sell-Off. For locations, Marooni.com.
Welcome back to the Insider. You know, I often wonder, what is it with Harrison Ford and hats?
He looks good in hats.
There's Indiana Jones. That is an iconic hat. There's a new report that he will play an aging Wyatt Earp in his upcoming film, and guess what it'll be called? Black hats. And he'll wear a hat.
Theme.
And there's also his latest film, Cowboys and Aliens, and he wears a hat.
It's his signature look. And, you know, he and the other stars from Cowboys and Aliens, Daniel Craig, Olivia Wilde among them, just stormed Comic-Con for its big premiere. And now the Insider looks back at Harrison's past on and off the screen. There are a lot of hats. Here's his backstory.
Harrison Ford was born in Chicago in 1942, and he took an acting class in high school to meet women. He came to Hollywood and in 1965 signed a movie studio deal for only $150 a week.
Paging Mr. Ellis.
I played a bellboy in Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round. And my lines, I didn't have one. I had more than one line.
No, sir. Charles Ellis. Room 607.
Harrison Ford had a lot of small roles in movies, but nothing that was significant. So he taught himself to be a carpenter, and he got a job with George Lucas. And one day he was working on some bookcases, and George Lucas looked at him and said, "You should try out for a role in my film American Graffiti."
Hey, Dog, why don't you come on a ride with me for about 10 years?
That was really the first of my better parts in films in American Graffiti.
But the film that really launched his career, Star Wars.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
In this Letterman interview from 1982, Harrison talks about how he had to screen test for the role.
I don't think he saw me for Star Wars until he'd seen every other living actor between the ages of 7 and 35.
The planet's totally blown away. It would have taken 1,000 ships with more firepower than I've ever seen to do that.
Harrison would play a minor role in the film Apocalypse Now with Martin Sheen.
Follow it and terminate the Colonel's command.
Then 2 years later, he would again strike box office gold.
Give him the whip. Throw me the idol.
When Harrison Ford was in high school, he loved to study about snakes, and Steven Spielberg took that love of snakes and reversed it into Indiana Jones's fear of snakes.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Harrison got an Oscar nomination and a chance to use his carpenter skills in Witness.
I did that all myself, actually. Those other people really just came in for the shots, but I built the entire barn myself.
After that, he went on to star in one-hit movie after another. Patriot Games, The Fugitive, and Air Force One. You can see all of Harrison's classic roles on DVD now.
We're coming back!
And Ford returns to the big screen in the action-packed Western Cowboys and Aliens in theaters today.
I want that man. You give him to me now, or I'm gonna take him.
Harrison Ford is the iconic actor of his generation.
And congratulations to Harrison and Callista Flockhart. They just celebrated 1 year of marriage last month. And speaking of weddings...
Look, everybody talked about the royal wedding. I think this was the wedding of the year. Christina McClarty joins us now because she attended the wedding of the year.
Iced tea and cocoa. And let me just set the scene. Moments before the wedding, I was in their hotel room with them. Lots of champagne, lots of hairspray, lots of makeup, a beautiful dress, and another man.
My dress is very, like, princessy.
Kind of fairy-like. You're going for the fairy look.
Yes.
My exclusive behind the scenes of Iced Tea and Coco's wedding vow renewal ceremony.
Shrimp cocktail.
Look at you. Egg roll. Fried food moments before you're about to renew your vows.
I'm really nervous here.
I know. You seem very cool, calm, and collected. I guess second time it's a little bit easier.
It's because actually I'm already married.
The reality couple who star in E's Ice Loves Coco celebrating 10 years of wedded bliss after eloping in Las Vegas.
Even though eloping is a great thing, a girl still wants the wedding of her dreams. I'm thinking classy, romantic, and traditional. This event has to be huge. 200 people. Cupcakes and ice cream.
Pause. Okay, I think I got to butt in right now. Archbishop Don Magic Wand. Archbishop Don Magic Wand was the first person that said, marry her. Bishop took one look at Coco and looked at me and said,
you should lock that down. And that is exactly what he did. So let's give it up and welcome Ice-T and Coco.
Sunday only on E! Ice gets his wish, and a heartfelt speech from his son leaves Coco in tears.
I just love to see my dad happy, and you guys are the best together.
Sometimes with a stepmother, you want to hear that you're loved. So when he says that he loves me, that was really nice.
And what about kids of her own?
That's my son over there. Spartacus. Spartacus. Right now, Spartacus is my little baby, my little project, and, I want to work it out with him. Oh, look at you. Oh, yes.
Spartacus is my man, Ice-T and Coco. I will dog sit for you anytime. And let me just reveal a little something behind the scenes, too, because Ice-T, when I was with him, was very concerned about his contract with Law & Order SVU. Yeah. Good news to report, he recently renewed that contract for 2 more years.
He's a good actor, yeah.
Yes.
I don't understand that couple or that relationship, but I love them.
They're a match made in heaven. She likes to wear thongs on the beach, and he likes a lady who wears thongs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that simple. Yeah. Okay, now I understand. It's still to come. The MTV reality series making a return when the network turns 30 on Monday. That's next.
We're KFC, cooking up great meals for you, like our 7-piece double mashed value meal, now just $9.99. 7 of the Colonel's classic drumsticks and thighs, 2 large mashed potatoes with gravy, and 3 biscuits, freshly prepared by a cook in every KFC kitchen. Choose one of our famous recipes, original, extra crispy, Kentucky grilled, or mix all 3. The 7-piece double mashed value meal, just $9.99 for a limited time. Every day's a KFC day, and today tastes so good.
Spending more time wondering how you can spend less money? Wouldn't you rather shop where you want and save while you're at it? At Publix, you can. We have thousands of name brand items on sale every day. And our trusted brand products will save you quite a lot. After all, the goal is spending less, not getting less. Love to shop here, love to save here. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
6 days are gone. Just 4 remain. This Monday, August 1st, the amazing Rooms to Go summer sale will end. And remember, this sale is all about low prices. Piece after piece, room after room. All at unbeatable prices you have to see to believe. Save on Cindy Crawford Home, Ultimate TV packages, and rock bottom clearance items. Plus, finance interest-free until January 2014. But just 4 days remain, so hurry to the Rooms to Go summer sale before it ends at 9 p.m. Monday.
There are 17,000 car dealers in America, but there's only one number one. Marooney! And our huge summer clearance is going on now. At Marooney Chevrolet, we're not discounting Chevy Cruisers to $14,500 because we want to. We're discounting Chevy Cruisers to $14,500 because we have to. Marooney Chevrolet has 6 locations. This is the one and only, gotta be there, don't miss it, Marooney Summer Clearance. For locations, Marooney.com.
Travel consideration provided by
John Frieda's expertise in salon color now available at home. New Precision Foam Color. Our non-drip foam spreads easily throughout roots and hard-to-reach places for natural-looking color and salon-quality results. New Precision Foam Color, only from John Frieda.
All right, before we go, we want to jump back to MTV's 30th anniversary. We shared some of our favorite moments, and how about this? Coming back to the cable network is one of the best shows ever. Cribs.
Yeah, it's a spinoff. Remember Shaq's Cribs episode? That huge giant bed to accommodate
the kids in the gym.
Well, Monday on MTV is the premiere of Extreme Cribs, a new spin with some really bizarre, unique abodes.
Yeah, do you remember Redman's Cribs, where there was like one of his boys was sleeping on his couch and he made him get up? That's it. We'll see you back here on Monday.
Until then, have a great weekend. Good night from Hollywood. Take care, everybody.
Republicans rammed their debt ceiling bill through the House, but the battle's not over. The latest at 11.
It's Bear's biggest clearance event ever. Going on now in Dade and Broward. Every item is drastically reduced. Save up to 70% on designer furniture. Bear's just keeps getting better. 65 years and growing. Help is here. H.H. Gregg is the fastest growing appliance and electronics retailer in America. Let our smarter associates show you why with a larger selection and guaranteed lower prices. H.H. Gregg. We help.
I have AT&T in my room.
The first thing we heard was you can record 4 things at one time.
I rely heavily on the internet, and that's why I love that it's so stable and fast.
So we're saving money and getting a whole lot of new features.
It's simpler, I guess.
Like I'm splurging, you know? I feel like wow, you know, I actually can afford that.
Get Uverse TV and high-speed internet for just $49 a month for 6 months. AT&T.
It's Party City's annual 50-cent clearance event. Countless fun items on clearance, 50 cents each. Gift wrap, gift bags, favors, balloons, and decorations for all kinds of parties. Get to Party City today. The annual 50-cent clearance event won't last long. And don't forget the $5 costume clearance for a limited time only. Party City. Nobody has more party for less.
Wachovia is now Wells Fargo in Florida, and moving forward, you'll start to see some new things, like more innovative online tools to help you reach your financial goals, more ATMs and branches nationwide, and over 150 years of banking experience behind you. But there's one thing that won't change. Those same friendly faces you've come to know and trust will be with you when you want to move forward. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
It's the end of the model year, and Nissan is laying it all on the line. The Bottom Line sales event is back. Get the bottom line on our full line. Get a $179 lease on Altima or a $279 lease on Maxima. For more offers, visit ChooseNissan.com. Hurry into a dealer today. These savings won't last, and that's the bottom line.
For some families, life is forged in shades of blue.
I wouldn't trade it. None of us would, kid.
Blue Bloods, tonight only CBS.